Greetings, traveler.
Now we can slowly start to build up some confidence again. Yeah, I should have just let chat draft it, of course. That would have gone a lot better. But yeah, kind of close-ish. It's an anti-fun meta. You have to pick so much early game just to defend yourself. And if people are hitting you in the face starting turn 2, you can't really mess it. You can't be like, oh, I'm just going to waste 1 mana. Because then you do 1 mana magic trick, does nothing, right? 1 mana to do nothing on the board. That's really hard to do in such an aggressive meta. You can't just go like, well, I guess I'll just do that. Okay, so we could pick Argus here, and I don't mind trying it out. War Mage, if you're drafting Firelands Portal, is also good, of course. I kind of want to see what Argus does. I don't feel like it's going to be that great, but let's figure it out, right? I don't mind picking it. We'll figure it out together. All right, I'll go ahead and pick here because there's a good 2-drop here and the rest sucks, right? So I'm not going to waste everyone's time here. All right, this one we could talk about. War Mage feels bad when it's inactive. Yes, of course, it's 5 mana 4/4. It's insane when it's active, then it's sort of like a Firelands Portal for 5 mana. You just lost the Magic Tricks and Ray of Frost at 10-1. Well, you kind of need... So first of all, you need to look at their entire deck list, right? What's it looking like? Because if you have a perfect curve, you can probably afford it. Second of all, you can always just get lucky and get by, right? If you face the right opponents or the wrong opponents, well, it's anything can happen. So I really, really don't like any of these cards. But I guess Violet Warden's Taunt. Last time I had it, it just felt so eh. But we just want early game, so... And the other two are just sucky. Alright. Well, there is a Firelands Portal in this pack. So, Snow Chugger and Mech Warper are both phenomenal. And you do want early game to defend yourself. But I think you can pick other early game to defend yourself, because Firelands Portal is premium late game in that it brings you a lot of value, but at the same time is quite fast for a 7 mana card. It deals 5 damage immediately. So for that reason, I think Portal is super, super premium in a fast meta, even in a faster meta. And you can find other 2-drops. So are the other 2-drops going to be as good as these guys? Not quite. But this is going to be so much better than other late game you pick. That I'm fine with it. Mech Warper has the highest win rate here. Yeah, but I feel like most people don't know how to draft Mage, right? They don't pick. So I think this is what happens, Akanar. People pick Mech Warper because they have Mech Synergy, and then they accidentally draft early game, happen to have early game in a fast meta, as opposed to the, oh, I'm just going to draft Portals and it's going to be fine. So I think that's what happens there, where people have a higher win rate picking Mech Warper because it just accidentally feeds them early game. But we are going to consciously focus on picking good early game, and you do need some impactful spells. All right, so here I think the Unstable Portal's probably out of the running. I'm just gonna start evaluating, right, guys? Because it's not like a proper chat draft. I just like to see where everyone's head is at. Conjurer's Calling was pretty decent in the last run, but it was only because we had Caligos. And we pulled it from Caligos and used it on that. Other than that, I'm not sure how often I would have used Conjurer's Calling. Why is Unstable out of the running? Because I feel like the Unstable is more for when you're an aggressive mage and you just want to get some good tempo and go aggressive. Rather, like, I feel like Conjurer's Calling is better if you want pure value, and Water Rally is better if you want pure curve. This is sort of in between, and we're not an aggressive... Like, if we're an aggressive deck, I think Portal's better. I think I'm feeling the Water Rally. Calling just feels so different right now. This feels if you pick good curve, that's half the battle. Feels like you get... If you have a perfect curve and you don't get screwed, that's 7 wins right there. Because so many games are all about... I had 2 Water Rallies in the 1-win Mage, but the 1-win Mage just didn't... had also like 2 Magic Tricks, 2 Faceless Rager. It had a Calling as well. Like, we went 1 wins with a Conjurer's Calling. So I feel like, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Water Rally here. Which is weird. That is absolutely not a standard pick. What's that score, by the way? If you're talking about the numbers at the top, that's you guys. I've got the I've got the chat drafts open, so you can use !drafts if you want to join in. But this is purely to see, you know, to first of all, it's fun. You guys get to click the cards and see if you have the same opinion as I have. But it's also good for me to gauge where your heads are at, so I can see for a chat draft like, what's happening here. I found that calling on my 4 to 5 drop will generally win games by itself. Does playing a Water Rally on 4 not have a similar effect and doesn't require you to be in charge? I don't know. I feel like if you're picking Portal as well, yes, I like the Pony Man here. Something we have maybe not discovered, right, but we've noticed is that on turn 3, Mage has a lot of trouble right now. So Spellslinger is a card I really don't like, but I'll draft it because it's a spider tank, and it's still better to play a spider tank on 3 than to avoid it. You had Khadgar. Yeah, Khadgar tends to help. This is true. So Shredder is the best card here, but Flame Juggler is a 2, and we need way more 2s than we need 4s. To give you guys an idea of how many 2-drops we had in that 9-win Mage, we had 7 2-drops. That's 11 1-2 mana cards in a control deck. Insane, right? But that's what you kind of need right now, unless you have tons of good AoE. But let's assume we're not getting tons of good AoE. How many portals are too many portals? I think it's directly related to how good your early game is. And it depends what's across the portal. If what's across the portal helps you survive, you might need that if your early game is too bad. So let me quickly have a look at the win rates here. Shredder with a 58.3, Flame Juggler with a 58.5. So you see the deck win rates definitely not too far apart, but they put the Flame Juggler first. Now I do think that's because people, generally speaking, underdraft 2-drops. But if we're gonna want 6, 7, maybe even 8 2-drops, we kind of need to start picking them at some point. So I think I picked a Juggler here, which is weird. But I have 1 2-drop right now, and I want like 5 to 6 more. Whereas I have 1 4-drop, I'd want maybe 3, max 4 more of them. So yeah, close. Why is Shady wearing a tie? That's because it's Sunday. That's our ritual we have on the stream. So Scribe is strong, impactful late game. Gilblin is a premium too. I want to be very picky with my late game. Scribe is fairly picky. Stalker is definitely good right now. Had we not picked the Juggler, I feel like you sort of were forced into the Stalker. I think it's like pure on the, you know, maybe protocol or whatever you want to call it, it might be Stalker, but like the gut feeling is that we can get away with the Scribe here. I think we do Scribe. I found that a lot of the late game, I get chances for late game, but it's not as high quality and I kind of don't want it. I think you want Portals, Scribes, Kraken, and then it's like weird stuff that you might get. There are a ton of good 2-drops in GVG in the Grand Tournament. What is this draft, or is it much better than Hearth Arena? This is called Twitch Chat. And Twitch Chat has a 7.97 average, so yeah, they're pretty good. You can see that it's a real-time algorithm, right? It just starts to like figure out what's better, thinking about it. At some point it goes like, ding, I think I got it. All right, so Flame Cannon is super useful, but I found that fleshing out the curve first makes a bit more sense, so I think I'm gonna go for Shredder here. We skipped the Shredder earlier, and that feels pretty good right now. Water Rally Shredder on 4, and then try to get our 2s later. But yeah, Flame Cannon I think was also super strong. I'll just save everyone the trouble here and pick the 1. I don't think it's amazing, but I think this is too awkward right now. And I do need a couple 1s. Not too many. I actually think that Heroic Innkeeper is super underbucketed. And if we're playing a style that's just lots of small minions, this is probably going to hit at some point. So I'll pick it and I'll see how I like it here. Oh, baby. You can see why that Violet Warden, for me, is like because it pollutes my late game slots. At least it has taunt, but eh. Alright, so I like another portal here. I think we could Blizzard, but I'm not sure. I feel like I still just pick the portal and then just spam early game from here on out. Like, after I pick this portal, I feel like I'm good. You sort of just are... Like, you have this... Last time I said license, but it's not really... It comes from, like, I have a license to kill, right? Permission, I would say. You have permission to draft super low after this, because you know you're very unlikely to run out of steam. 2 portals, 2 6s, and heroic innkeeper. So it just feels like after you pick this portal, you have permission to go full out. 1, 2, 3. Maybe a couple good 4s. Just went 12. Pog. Well, you had a Caligo's in it. Caligo's calling. That's pretty good. Healbot. How often did that save you? Yeah. Defender is good. But I do think that not needing Defender because you have a curve is better. But Defender's good. But we have 2 4-drops already. I want maybe 4 to 5. So, need more 2s. Picking that. I think I just picked the War Gear. I don't think it's great in Mage, but we're going to have some mechs. It's a 5-5. Meh, right? Don't like Mirror Entity, and I think the other one's too slow. Here, I'll just make the pick. It's a 2-drop. The others are bad. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so you hear me speak about how it's so tough right now to find playable 3-mana cards in Mage. I think at least until you have the first 3, and depending on how late in the draft, maybe 4, you probably don't want to skip good playable 3s. So Yeti is strong, but we have 4s, and 4s are easier to come by. There's just not a lot of good 3s right now. So, there we go. I just want to, I want to explain as I go, give you guys a little insight on what I've figured out so far. I think you pick the Sneak, yeah, it's not a great 3, but it's better than a regular 3/3 because you can keep it stealth. Another 6-mana card is probably way too heavy, although freezing into Firelands Portal is a cool thing to do. But still, it's going to make your curve a lot more awkward. Although, Pantry Spider... Yeah, I'm thinking about the Pantry Spider. Yeah, I should not skip it on autopilot. The faster the game becomes, the better cards like Pantry Spider and Framebot become. Okay, that's good, right? Next time we think about it, test the Pantry Spider. Isn't 2/6 better than a 3/3? Don't add stats, all right? So to give you the best of example, when a 2/6 attacks a 3/2, you're left with a 2/3. When Pantry Spiders attack a 3/2, you're left with nothing, okay? So adding stats does not work. It doesn't work that way. It's like, it triggers me, man. It triggers the shit out of me. All right. So Blizzard, I think so, yeah. I feel like a lot of the time it's the spread that gets you, not the one big minion. So. People just add stats and they're like, yep, that's the minion. Like, that would make Dragonling Mechanic one of the best 4-drops, right? It's like, no, it's not a Yeti. This is a Yeti. Yeah, I feel like this, what the fuck's this Yeti doing here, right? Like, poor Yeti. In such poor quality. Poor company, rather. I'd pick Yeti, but Shady wants Jaster. No, Yeti's fine. We still needed 4s. This could be Bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last deck that was good had 11 1-2 mana cards, guys. Let that sink in. 11 1-2 mana cards. 2 of them flame cannons. So I feel like I picked the Bomber here. While Crusader sort of fills the hole in the curve, it's so much more important that you play something on turn 2 than on turn 5. Because on turn 2, you can stop their snowball. Whereas if I play a Crusader on turn 5 after they've already stopped snowballing, they just kill me. They just ignore this, hit me in the face. So I think it's Bomber here. And I think that's probably one of the biggest mindset shifts that you're gonna have to make is that you're gonna have to sort of get over the fear of drafting a deck that's too light. Because for a very long time now, the meta has punished you for going too light because there's been Warrior everywhere using Warpaths. Mage just now had Twilight Flamecaller. Tons and tons of punishes, right, of going too light. For a very long time, we've been playing against Tar Creepers. But those things are gone now. And there's lots of good 2-mana cards. There's lots of good 1-mana cards. So a lot of the time, people just play 1-mana card, 2-mana card, 3-mana card. And if you can't keep up, you're dead. Magic Trick's really good. I don't think it's really good in this meta. You spend 1 mana to do nothing for the board. I feel like you can't afford that until turn 5, maybe. Before, I really liked it. I was a fan of Magic Trick. I thought it was really fun to do. But seeing as I feel like Conjurer's Calling isn't quite as good anymore, might still be great, but it's definitely not as good as it once was. Finding it is definitely not an auto win anymore. I like the chalk here, by the way. Let's not delay it for too long. Do we need more card draw? I would probably say no. I think you just pick good cards rather than card draw. 2 portals for me is way better than 2 arcane intellects. Because if you have a big card in your deck and you draw that big card, that's better than card draw into more small cards, if that makes sense. So I'd rather add Kraken, Firelands, Portal, Scribe, powerful big cards, couple of them, instead of card draw. Because otherwise you just have more small cards. And if you have big cards and card draw, it's probably too slow. All right, I like the Matter Bomber here as well. Because we're Mage, this really feels like a control deck. This feels like a heavier deck, which is ridiculous, right? You look at the curve, you're like, this is not a heavy deck. Or Collins would be like, oh, Shady, this is not a heavy deck. But, you know, Collins drafts his deck. You know, I'm not sure if he still picks 5 Shovel Fists these days. We were normally going to co-op today, but he had something come up, so. But we'll co-op soon. But I like the Matter Bomber. Yeah, it just feel like we're a control deck, so we do need to react to what the opponent does. I wouldn't mind hitting, like, another really solid late game card, like add 1 more Kraken to the deck, or even another Portal. I would not mind that at all. Monk IH? Alright, if you can't vote right now, don't refresh. Just type Monk IH in the chat. That helps fix it, I swear. And if you refresh it, it'll just take longer. But it'll fix itself. I mean, it'll fix itself once enough Monk IH has been typed in the chat. So, I don't actually know what I want here yet. Aspirant is definitely a card, and we do have Blizzard and 2 portals. We currently have Yeti, Shredder, and Water Alley. So we are looking for 1 to 2 more 4-drops. 1 more for sure, maybe 2. How's the 2-drops looking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the 1, 7. I do feel like you still take the Thespian because it's slightly better than a regular 3-2. It does have Taunt. But I don't like the 3-2 stat line as much as I like the 2-3 stat line. 3-2s die to 2-1s. They die to Galeetsuka. They die to Stormforged Axe. They die to Argent Horse Rider. They die to the Piggy, right? The Hench Clan Steed. So they're very, very vulnerable early. But it's still better than pinging. Right? Oh, mama! Alright. Well, I will tell you that Thespian pick suddenly feels a whole lot better. Spring Rocket, that's another one. So yeah, I'm a super fan of 2-3s right now. That's why, you know, that Flame Juggler over Shredder, even though it feels a little shaky, I really like it. The Garrison Commander pick. Sunreaver and Trog were pretty free. Yeah, I definitely love to pick good 2-3s when they present themselves. I kind of want to look up the win rates here for these cards. So, we got Firelands Portal at a 60.5% deck win rate. Flame Strike at a 60.5% win rate. And Power of Creation at a 61.3% win rate. Now, Power of Creation has roughly been played a 1/5 of the time compared to Portal. Or has been drafted, rather, a 1/5 than Portal. My theory would be that, once again, most people just go like, it's another Portal, gotta pick another Portal. Those are the people that are also not drafting 2-drops. Most of the people that are picking Power of Creation, they realize, my deck's a little light, I need a lot of power here, I'm gonna pick Power of Creation. Haha, I need a lot of power, right? I could see Power of Creation being a better fit for our deck, but I wouldn't mind another Portal, because I think that our our deck can support it now because we have done our job. We have picked our early game cards. For you, it's still Flame Strike. We have a Blizzard already, and I feel like our curve doesn't justify having to pick Flame Strike, right? We have Matter Bomber, we have Blizzard, we got a decent amount of 2, 3s, and 4s. But Power of Creation is definitely a whole lot of stuff, right? It's a whole lot of stuff right there. But I think with the Scribe, with the Warden, with the two portals we already have, I don't think we need something that is raw value. I think we can go for some defense mixed with value, which is the portal. Blizzard into Flame Strike feels like cheating in this meta. That is true. That is quite a strong combo. But if you go Blizzard into Portal, we're probably going to win anyway. And it doesn't require like the 2-card setup. I feel like for the deck that we've crafted here, I think you still pick Portal. Because we still need to have a game plan against the other mages. And Firelands Portal is going to be so much better against other mages. Because the funny thing is, especially in the early win brackets, 2 wins, 3 wins, when we face up against mages, we're playing against the guys that didn't pick enough 2-drops. And they have a ton of portals and powers and whatnot, and ravens, don't forget about the ravens. So we're going to run out of steam versus them. So having a Flame Strike feels a little eh. So I think I'm just going to go with Portal. Shady Resident Sleeper, yes. It's the start of a meta, let me rant, okay? Come on, man. I'm doing my mad little experiments. This is the highlight of my month. Come on now. Let me have this. But what always helps me when I have this kind of pick later on in the draft is I ask myself, do I have enough stuff to stay alive? And do I have enough stuff to win the value war anyway? When I look at the value stuff right now, you heard me talk about earlier that we could use one more strong value card, and then we got that power, or that Firelands Portal rather. So having 3 portals, 2 6-drops, and Innkeeper makes me feel like against almost, let's maybe say, I don't know, 80%, 90% of the decks, I'm going to have more stuff than them. Just because Firelands Portal is ridiculous. And if I don't have more stuff than them, I can probably out-tempo them because my curve isn't so bad. Whereas if I look at my early game, I can think of lots of games where we get out-tempoed because we don't hit our curve. You saw that Paladin deck, right? It had 3 musters, and the 3 losses were getting wiped off the board. It was ridiculous. Like, look at this Paladin curve. This got out-tempoed. Now, we got really unlucky in some games, don't get me wrong. Look at these 1s, look at these 2s, look at these musters. 5 wins. Got destroyed on the board at least 2 games. So for me, it's still a fairly easy ballet. Because I think we're good. I think we have enough stuff here. We just want to make sure we don't get thrown off the board. Holy shit. Okay. I feel like I want to ask this question here. Shady, if another Firelands comes up, remember what happened the last time you skipped the 4th one of an amazing card. So with that comment, we're going into the Firelands Portal pick here. What do you want, chat? Now, funny enough, I think that having picked the portal last time means you're more likely to pick another portal than power. I'm sure, yeah, I want to like, it's like asking the classroom, like, can anyone explain why? Why are we more likely to pick the portal than the power after picking the 3rd portal over the power? Actually, the reasoning, I will actually explain it because the reasoning is a little weird. Because had you picked power, you'd still want, well, actually, no, you might actually want the Snow Trigger because you just like it's because the Firelands Portal is more defense, and because you picked Portal last time rather than, was there a faster card? I can't even remember. It was power and something else, right? Because it's 1 mana cheaper. Because Portal helps you stabilize more than power does, in my opinion. But had we picked power last turn, we would have still picked Portal here. So the argument didn't make much sense. It was just like if we could have picked a faster card, right? Maybe we do want the power. Yeah, no. The other one was Flame Strike, right? If you pick Flame Strike, we're actually more likely to pick power. No, it still holds. It still holds. If you pick Flame Strike, you're more likely to want power because Flame Strike is more raw defense and power is more raw value. All right, never mind. Argument did make sense because it was a Flame Strike. The deck is nuts anyway. So I think you can have lots of these drafts where you get 4 portals, but you're not looking at your 2-drops. You just get absolutely wrecked. I think honestly the argument here is, do you want the Snow Chugger? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think if I can get one more early game card, we're set. But honestly, the Snow Chugger is a safer pick here. Because I feel after 3 portals, 2 6s, and an Innkeeper, we need a 4-drop as well, don't we? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll sketch the situation here. So we have 3 picks after this. And a good early game card. That can be a Flame Cannon, that can be a Frostbolt, that can be another good 2-3. Then Firelands Portal was correct. Because we would have enough defense. If I whiff on either a 2 or a 4, I'm going to have wished I picked the Snow Chugger here. So I'll do the thing that chat would do, the responsible pick. Which is take the Firelands Portal and get lucky, right? Oh, it's a 2-drop. All right. Too many 2s? No, not too many 2s. Not too many 2s at all. Have you played this meta? All right. So the Wild Pyro maybe on turn 9 with a portal sometimes cheeses them, right? So we need a 4-drop now, guys. We need a 4-drop. All right. So channel your inner Yugi, and we're about to top deck a 4-drop here, right? Ooh. I'm sort of sad the Pantry Spider's mixed with the Golem, because I feel like Golem's still better than Pantry Spider. I don't know what Golem's doing here. We also have a Tinkertown Technician, do we not? And we have a Wargear. So yeah, it's pretty easy Golem. Yeah, it looks like the program things were done drafting, so I'm just going to finish it up, guys. Why a 4-drop and not a 3-drop? Because obviously the next pick's going to be Harvest Golem, right? Well, 3 we're not doing that poorly, right? We got 2 Horse Riders, Sneak and Tinkertown. So at the very, very worst, we're kind of okay. But I don't mind the Harvest Golem here. So yeah, we need a 4-drop here. Like a Juicy Water Alley, maybe a Proud Defender. We'll see. Maybe a Proud Defender. Hey, look at that. So Wargear would be quite all right for the deck, but another 4. So we got rewarded, chat. We made the highly irresponsible picking the 4th Firelands Portal, needing both a 2-drop and a 4-drop before the draft was over on 3 picks left, and we actually got it. So that's very nice. Omega Defender, 10 mana. Who gets the 10 mana in this meta, man? Go. Booyah! All right, we did it. Good job, chat.
Jaina versus Ro.
For Doomhammer.
And we got a 3 as well. That's true. Can someone explain to me why we need 10 2-drops? So it's not even like you want 10 2-drops. What I would prefer is 6, 7, 8 2-drops with a couple of good ones and with maybe a Flame Cannon or Frostbolt or something. But in the absence of the Flame Cannon or the Frostbolt, like, okay, I'll picture it this way. As a mage, if I go Trog into Flame Juggler, I don't think I lose. Just because I have more value than the opponent already, you just want to increase the chance that this happens. Now, you could talk about keeping Blizzard or Portal, but I think this is fine. I think this is okay. Oh, Lurker Ace, thank you so much for the donation. Let me have a look-see.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, friends.
Hello.
Alright, let's get started.
No, stupid.
No message, just the song. Alright. Let's hear it. Lucky Rajan, thank you for the 23 months. Chat, remember to always choose Hecklebots for chat draft. It's gotten good. Almost 2 years. Thank you, thank you. Played around BGH. That'd be pretty crazy. Do people play around BGH? Is that a thing? If Rug.
My shield for tragedy. You will pay.
Aww. Dude, these shamans are so annoying. But as I mentioned before, it's the early rounds that are the tough ones. Oh, look, another Finalized portal. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. Oh no, I can bomber and ping. Never mind, I'm not thinking anymore. Thinking's for noobs. I should probably kill these things, huh? Yeah. Don't want to die to a surprise bloodlust. You've been watching since nearly the beginning of the stream. Nice music, Phil, I heard. You've been here the entire day. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Wow, am I glad I killed the thing. And that is a Caligos, holy shit. That is an Acidmaw. The fuck? The fuck is this? The fuck is that? Alright, bets on Bomber killing my scribe. Urgh! You little shit! What? Oh! Oh, that's how it works! I forgot how it worked! I forgot how it worked! I thought it just... Oh! Okay, no, now we're good, right? Now we're good. Okay. I forgot how it worked! Chat! Relax, okay? Relax. I forgot how it worked. I honestly forgot how it worked. I don't know what I thought it did. But I thought it did something else. It's been a long stream, okay, guys? It's been a long stream. Can we all just relax and not laugh at me? People laugh at me all the time, okay? Overall, it's a pretty decent result, don't you think, Chad? I think so. It's a shame that that scribe died, but it couldn't be helped, right? Couldn't be helped. I thought you had balls of steel. I mean, yeah, obviously. I haven't played against Acidmaw in a long time, okay, chat? Let's just all behave here. I have not played against an Acidmaw in a long time. What the fuck? He just dropped it. Balls of steel, pog. Wait, that could have probably gone worse for me, though. Yeah, definitely could have. I think all of us learned a couple of things today. Yeah, don't pretend like you would all do that flawlessly. I mean, I know you expect better of me. That's true. I probably expect better of me as well. I guess we make space for a warden here. I think if we had a misplay to stream duration graph, there would definitely be some correlation there. Could have hit the Acidmaw twice. Well, the funny thing is that in how I thought Acidmaw worked at the time, I would have actually not minded that. That's the funny thing. But I think we were calm, collected, slowly. I know it doesn't do that, but it's just like, I don't know, sometimes your brain's like, oh, well, it kind of does that, but when you think a little bit further, you're like, no, of course it doesn't do that. Alright, let's go. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what I thought it did, but I didn't think it'd do that. Right. But on the other hand, after playing the bomber, and it would have killed the after killing the bomber and after killing the if it would hit the Caligos and the Jiraxes, that would have looked so cool, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to rename that stuff around Sue. Big oof won't do. We're not oof people around here. We don't belong to the guild of oofers. Well, water alley looking pretty good here. Could go bomber. Could go bomber. Would have looked very cool if you got insanely lucky. Damn straight. But the next time I face an Acidmaw, boy, am I prepared. I'm pinging their high health minions immediately. No questions asked. That's a good water alley. Freeze his face, kill his guy. Let's go. Alright, I'm sort of happy I don't have to rely on bomber here. So this is so what the deck is all about. Early game, just throw stuff at him and then play Firelands Portal. But you do need all that early game to make sure you don't get wrecked. If you don't have the early game, it really sucks. I love it when they do that, man. Let's see if he's trying to debate us. Alright. You can have it. It could not be explosive, but we can't run the risk of it being explosive. The funny thing is you want to use the minions, right? So I think I will use the minions. I think I just portal his face, right? Now if it's a bear, at least I can shoot the bear. Well, with that reasoning, I should have gone face, and if it's bear, I shoot the Yeti, and it's explosive anyway, right, chat? It's always explosive. Should probably attack with this for misdirection. See, it's explosive. Ah! Ah! Ugh! Ugh! Oh, I want to crawl under a rock and die. Oh, it hits so hard because it's true. Oh. I'm playing so poorly right now. Oh. Wait, so what was the correct ordering there? Go face with the lowest power thing. Go face with the 2-1? Yeah, I think you're supposed to go face with the 2-1. Honest mistake. Can happen to anyone. Oh my lord. Alright. Professional over here. I got you, chat. Yeah, kids. Well, that's a Leroy. Hull buffing either of them feels weird. Now we're only 9 hours in, but I don't know how long I can keep this up. There's a limited amount of excuses I can make for losing with premium decks. If he has a Kraken, this is gonna suck so much if I don't portal the 2/5. But if I portal the 2/5, he trades with the Spider Bomb or Krakens anyway.
What to do? What to do?
Wanna blow something up? Is someone saying bomb?
He's flat. Oh, it didn't take a damage. Okay. Let's see how it is. Oh my lord. I should probably not rope until the last. Alright. I will take bets on how much health he will have left at the end of this game. It's not quite a Kraken. God, if he's on 8, this is actually so much easier. Oh my god, dude. Alright, so if he's on 8, then if you play Argus and he face tanks the Argus, 2, 7, 8. But now, there's a world where you ping his face so that it's down to 8, but then he gets the free kill into your taunted Spellbook Binder.
I wonder.
So this happens, this happens.
Time runs out on me.
I feel like you ping the bubble and take a step slower. And then you may as well armor plate here. Try and keep that alive. Because this could mean he takes the 4. If he takes the 4, we're good, right? And the way how I buffed might make him want to take the 4. We'll see. Or he has a multi. But then he might take the 2, and that's still a lot better than him not taking the 2. Nope. At least, had I pinged his face, I still wouldn't have had enough, right? That would have been 7, and he's at 9. No. Oh, man. Holy crap, this game. He would have been at 7. No, that's not true. 8, because I wouldn't ping. Right? Okay, never mind. No, no, I would have always pinged the bubble, I think.
And now, for my next trick.
I will make my win disappear.
You win this.
And now, for my next trick. Yes. I don't have my viewer number up on the screen. So I'd have to like actually go look for it. Usually after a game like that, I expect to have lost like half the audience. Yet more people are joining. I find this discomforting, or whatever you want to call that. You're upset? We should have won that. We should have always won that. There were many points in which we threw. The misdirection one was the biggest one. So, because it's sort of an automatic play, right? So the way, because I can explain how it happens. Like I can explain how my brain makes mistakes. Like I can see it happening, right? So essentially, what I'm thinking is, well, if it's explosive, I should probably trade the minions into his minion to begin with. But it sort of doesn't make sense, because if it's explosive, and you Firelands his... actually, no, you just missed 5 face. Huh, maybe it does... maybe what I did wasn't too crazy after all. Because you do miss 5. Huh. Maybe I'm sort of playing a trick on myself here. Maybe I just got unlucky that it was specifically misdirect and I missed specifically into my minion. I guess what we could talk about as well is you could just portal his face and not do anything, but if it's explosive, you're still gonna keep your Trog. It's a really good time to proc it. I don't know, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it some more. what I did actually made quite a bit of sense. My autopilot was actually on top of things. I just got really unlucky. It was misdirection specifically, and it hit my minion. Oh well. Yeah, okay. The one thing is with the ping. Had I played a bit faster and I saw where the ping landed and I couldn't have pinged off the spider bomb. Had I pinged his face... sure. Had I pinged his face, I would have had the option to not ping the bubble and just ping his face. And I think I would have probably done that. That's the one. Alright, so that's not a bad Argus. Okay, not a bad Argus.
My shield for Argus.
If you ping face, you would have set up lethal. Well, no, but I would have given myself the option to set up lethal, which is pretty big. You traded too much. Ah, well. Why didn't you say that while I was playing? That would have solved everything. Streamer, you should hit him. Like, this poor streamer is new to the game. I have to teach him that going face is good. Smiley face. Smiley face. These bombers are great, right? Those darn value-oriented streamers. You did the best with... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Saying that I did the best, I think that is... it's also not fair. You could do better.
I wonder.
I enjoy raiding. This stinks.
That's pretty pog. Your internet sucks today, Shady. Still got 5 wins with those 2 disconnects. I don't hate it. No! Oh! It lives? It lives! These bombers are terrible though. Oh man. Dude! I'd like to play something. I'm not gonna portal a gnome, right? I could ping face and play a bomber, but oh my lord. I feel like I just do this. Screw it.
What a tragedy! Better write this down. Acquiring victim.
Oh, another one. High tide. Trade Blizzard? Trade with the life points, then Blizzard. Me like that plan. Put him to 5. I think I'd rather put him to 8 with 2 portals in hand than his guy frozen. Because now even if he has heal and he gets to remove this, you can probably still kill him out of hand. Stein started a new arena run. Okay.
I wonder.
Behold the magnificent aerial command unit!
He actually drafted Mimir outside. It's gonna be a shame to put this guy in a 2-loss bracket, but oh well.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory on
How did you lose a game with this
You
deck?
asked for it.
I mean, sometimes we lose, man. It just happens, okay? Alright, so we have our 2. We don't have that many 4s. I could see keeping Shredder. Keeping Sneak is a little eh. But I think in our deck it's probably going to be good enough. I'm not keeping the 5. We still have a reasonable amount of 2s. We could still make it level 2. His health went to 0. Probably, yeah. That was part of it. I'll still coin it out. Ping next turn is probably not going to be too bad. And if we're lucky, we'll find a 2 and then we get to play it. Let's grab Hounds. Sure. Okay.
Right away.
Fully young Mimiron's Hunter. Behold the magnificent aerial command unit. I saw the mage list, by the way. I didn't just ignore it. Sort of thinking about stuff. This just has stealth, so we can sit there. But he can't exactly attack this, right? That's fine. Flame Juggler feels better than Valet at this point. Yes. But I don't think they're in the same bucket. Valet is in a pretty low bucket. The Juggler. Boop. Boop. The 2/4.
I can fix anything.
What is my purpose?
Max synergy. This patch? Outrageous. Okay. I don't think Counter Smork is the answer here, but I'll take it.
Jim's not up for this.
Got something to hide?
That seems like a reasonable deck, Stein. I could play with that. We can keep going.
I wonder.
We appear to be dying. Bomber needs to hit twice. Right? It's not good enough.
We shall end this destruction.
One's out on me.
This stinks.
So now it's in portal range. And if it trades, it doesn't get the 1 extra phase. Okay. Slam? Bash. Tough. Alright. Chat, it's been an honor. And another meme around your side. On minion now. Oh. Very cool. Very interesting. I like that.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Alt minion is useful here.
What a tragedy. Better I
Show me.
Hold the taunt! Okay. Steady. Steady.
Protocol 7.
This one's a real page turner.
My covered blown.
Start chunking his health. Want him dead in 2 turns.
So many viewers.
So many viewers.
tinkering? Put it on paper.
They don't have Warpath anymore. Guess we just free kill, right? Alright. Before execute? Execute wasn't enough though, right? Because we didn't leave his board up. We only gave him 1 power. Hey, we did it, baby.
Put it on paper.
Woo! That was a lot of damage.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Let's try to find a 4-drop. Hey, there we go. We curving. Curve. Should have let the bomber decide. No balls. No balls. Well, there's a time to meme around with that. Ransom, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back, man. Good to have you again.
Reporting for duty. All right.
Let's show our guests a good
I
time.
love Maros. Whoa. Whoa.
Don't worry, love. The cavalry.
You didn't play a 3-2 for muster here? Not a 3-2, not a 3-2. Okay, I'm missing something, right? What am I missing? No, no, I wanted to play a 3-2. I think I just forgot. Oh my shit. Oh. I missed something, yeah. I would have played Thespian. But I guess maybe... No, he played Moros into me. Okay. Never mind, guys. It's been a while since I've done a long stream. Just a little brain dead. It'll be fine. Bible thump. Ended up being better. I mean, obviously, right? All planned. Monka.
Got something to hide?
Calm. Battle Moros. My favorite Moros. It's got that bomber protection. Ooh. Be funny if he kept doing it. That's a pretty good good one for us.
Well met.
Oh, no value. Whoa.
Swarm them.
Giddy up!
Wanna blow something up?
Wonderful. Got the pyro if we want it. I was thinking about killing the 1/1 first. There's more chance we lose our 2/1 then. Yeah, this Moros has been putting in work. Oh, A2.
Reporting for duty.
Oh. So shoot this. Try this. Play this. Play cards, go face. Alright. Now keep it steady. No killing of the minions. Just play 2 4/4s. And then boom shakalaka. Ah! Oh, yes, let's go. What? What a sniper. This blatant sniping.
Your patronage is not welcome here.
Guess we kill one, right? Not a 12-12. Dance game. Alright, so first appearance of the Heroic Innkeeper. Pretty mediocre. 8 mana 4/4. Not a fan. Right. Would have killed a 2/2 if I were him. But I guess he's afraid of Conjur's Calling. That's super legit.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Wait, if I kill a 4/3, he's got 2 Pantry Spiders up against the 3/4. That's better. Oh my god, dude. I feel like I'm drunk trying to stumble home. That's sort of like how I'm playing Hearthstone right now. I guess I haven't fully recovered yet. Because we've been going for 9.5 hours, and that's not that much for what I'm used to.
Reporting for duty.
We needed to stop whiffing.
Into the breach.
This is gonna go up to 8. If I ping it down to 7, ping it down to 6, still doesn't do anything, right? You want tea, coffee, or a blanket? No, I can't have coffee right now because I have trouble sleeping then. So that doesn't help. I have coffee in the mornings, but I stop at 4. Kind of like have to cut myself off just because it's been rough with the whatchamacallit. God, what's the name? Jet lag. Yes, jet lag. It's not even 7? Yes. What's your point? Alright. Jet Set Radio, yes. That's the one. Can think of it.
It is not my time.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Goes to 5, goes to 4, goes to 3. Shouldn't matter, but might matter.
This one's a real.
We do have 4 portals in here. It's true. The silence on the Heroic Warden was unfortunate. Taking 6. Oh, downtown. Me like it.
Got something to hide?
Pony man. Na, 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 Pony man.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Put it on paper.
It doesn't threaten lethal, but it also doesn't push less damage, I think. Because if you keep the 3-2 alive, it's 3 and 3, that's 6. That's like getting the 6 there, right? Firelands portal? Maybe? One time? How long did he have that for? Hey, a Firelands, hello there, buddy. How are you doing? Got him, boys.
Well played.
Huh.
Well played.
Oh, more damage. Let's go. Started with that.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Whoa, a portal. Are you gonna do mystery box run again? Maybe with Collins one of these Sundays. Not today. I did just remember that I slept for about 5 hours, so it's probably normal that my focus is just gone a lot earlier. Alright, 1, 2, 3, baby. 1 and a 2 and a 3. Let's go, bummer. Alright. Don't need skills if you're lucky. Outrageous. That Glaive Zukai is still gonna equalize the board. I mean, he's ahead. Sorry. But he would have been a lot more ahead. You'd concede after that? He's still winning, funny enough. But he would have been in a great spot. If you look at it, it's my turn 4 just now, right? He started his turn 4. So at the end of turn 4 here, you take inventory of what he has on the board and compare that. He's up a 4-3, a 2-2 poisonous, and a weapon charge. Like, we're not ahead. Oh, this is bad.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Now, had we had a Yeti instead of a 3-2 last turn, we're in it. I feel like we're not in it now. Hunter hard counters Mage, and I see no indication of us not getting wrecked here. But yeah, Glaive Zuka is pretty good right now. It's funny, right? My bomber absolutely destroys his Trog, but he has coin. I feel like coin, if you have 2 2-drops, feels better. Ooh, I feel like he's trying too hard here, right? He's trying too hard, isn't he, guys? Just take the fucking trade, right? Yeah, definitely trying too hard.
It's getting hot in here.
Feels like you should just rip my face off, right? Trade the poison guy, rip my face off, play more shit. I think he was just trying to make a way where the magnetic works, and I think he just had to play it. Take the poison, cash it in, and yeah, I don't like this. Why not Argus it? I want to Argus stuff out of the portal. I think I'm going to need that taunt. I think the Argus here isn't terrible, by the way. The one problem there is if he has some damage and he gets through, he just goes face and you have no more taunts. Whereas now you might end up taunting Firelands portal stuff. Maybe it's not entirely an optimal way of reasoning. But that's how my tired brain thought right there. Ah! An area of effect damage card. Sort of. I think it is okay here. I should probably proceed to use it. And that is why we don't waste our Argus. Alright, chat. We're gonna top deck Blizzard, nuke his entire board, save the taunt for the Flames Firelands portals. Quite obvious. Oh, alright. The boop and the portal. I feel like you boop portal just because if you scribe trait, ping the bubble, you take 6. This way you take 4. Why didn't you go face? Because I need to kill his 1/1s eventually, right? Why would you go face there? I don't know. I feel like you're not racing him. He's still a hunter. This thing still deals 2. You don't set up 2-turn in with fire. You don't set up 2-turn lethal. He's never dead this turn.
Time runs out on me.
I think there's just less chance you lose if you do this. It's a turn less, right? Alright, I got the Crusader now. That's sort of funny. Yep. That'll do it. Alright. So he was winning.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
It's a bit of a slow keep, but it's another mage. I think it's okay. Water Rally is such a powerhouse on 4. Alright. Blizzard gave you the game? Yeah, but even if I have Blizzard... So, when I look at what he could have done, I don't look at, like... maybe you could have played against someone that wouldn't have top decked Blizzard. Well, that sounds funny, and it's the meme like, well, just don't play against the Mage Corehead. Had he not done that little magnetic play, he would have been in a really good spot. I like the 3-2 more now, because he goes to 3 mana.
One's a real page turner.
He's usually speaking in a better spot. He just takes his value and goes face. I've heard good things about Coin Water Rally into Shredder.
Pay attention, class.
Might want to go double 2 here. I play Shredder, he trades here, it's frozen. Could play Golem and Ping, it's probably still Shredder.
I'm ready to learn.
I will take 2 cards, thank you.
I've got an idea.
Didn't proc.
Got something to hide.
I don't think we ping twice, I think we just develop 2/2/3s. That way we get to ping something else next turn or play Pyro. Face? I don't think we're a face deck, man. Whoa, Pog! Gets the battle cry minion. Portal opened. Well, is that not convenient? I think it is. Thank you very much there. You don't seem to care about shutter placement. I'm about 10 hours into the stream. I don't care about a whole lot at this point. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Cordain. But yeah, you put them in the middle normally. But sometimes then there's like explosive shots, and in this case, Cone of Cold later on. It's not always there, but generally speaking, it goes in the middle.
What a tragedy!
Because I do enjoy streaming right now. It's just that at some point I'm like, at what point do I start to play a little bit too poorly, right? For it to be passable. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're approaching that point, but it's still fun. Definitely having a good time. I feel like I'm gonna hold back a little bit, right? Because of Flame Strike.
Put it on paper.
I'll save the Pyro. Let's play one.
You are on fire.
Didn't kill the pint size. Yep, do it again. Do it again.
I supply only the finest creatures.
Wow, that's a sad Mount Seller. Round 2 is gonna weird chance this guy. 100%. Alright. So he doesn't have the AoE.
It's getting hot in here.
Hey, we landed it. Bam! Because he played a minion. Sure, Ansu. He played a minion. Hog. No taunt. No face. Win game.
My strength right away.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
He had no AoE because of the 3-mana card. Well, there were several turns where he could have drawn it, though. I don't need to take this chance.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Plus, we gotta save our star player for later in the game, right? Oh, dodged. Six and 1, boys. He's got his priorities straight. Prefers 2-face over a 1/1 token. Damn right he is. No, actually 1 face. The token would have gone face, right?
Such a beautiful design.
Damn straight, baby. This guy know the place. Stupid sexy bomber. That's getting closer. I heard it's an aggressive meta. 2-face, baby.
Options.
More than 1 face. What? I don't understand. What's going on?
How much is this worth to you?
What are these people doing? What? No. Ah. Everything's so weird what he's doing. Yeah, I can't make sense of his play. Bomber could backfire here, but it could also not.
Wanna blow something up?
Think about that. But it could also backfire here.
This one's a real page turner.
Oh man, I should have just gotten Argent Ping, right? I feel like the play I made it so unlikely that I get a clean scribe now. But I'm going to stubbornly pretend like it was the right play, and I just got unlucky because of my bomber. Let's stick with that version.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
In another universe, Shady has a scribe on the board instead of a 2 on here. Not this universe, though. This universe, bomber hits his face for 3.
Say the magic word. Giddy up.
Flawless bombing, yet again. I don't think Matter Bomber is the right move here. But I have enough mana to play Matter Bomber. So I'm just gonna play Matter Bomber. He doesn't know it, but we're working on a plan that involves removing all his life total. But don't tell him yet. I'm getting there.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Bombers hate you today. Honestly, it's not like I'm playing them well. If I'm honest. It's definitely a little bit reciprocal, right? They're not playing that well, I'm not playing that well, we're both feeling each other here.
Run. I will hold it up.
But their positioning is wrong, by the way, because now he has lethal. But at least my guys are only taking 2 damage.
So many options.
Sure. Pretty sure you killed the scribe here, man. Just gotta trade it, right? Gotta trade it all. Nope. I really don't like that trade by him. I feel like he gives us so much leeway here.
We shall end this disturbance.
Ooh! Ooh, hello. Some cards. Some cards. Cards that do things.
Trogzor. Trogzor.
Alright. And outplaying my opponents left and right here. Oh.
We are one.
Clean victories. The way how I've played, I should never be at 7. But certain things happened left and right that have somehow led to some victories. And that's the point at which I said, do I just pretend like we played well and we got here and call it a day? Or do we play until we meet someone who knows what he's doing and we lose? You got your mojo now. Got my mojo, Pepega. If we had another 2, I guess we go off. Sure. Alright, Bomber. Show me what you're worth. That's right, nothing! God damn it! Bomber! Bomber! The fuck is this shit? Hmm?
Got something to hide?
I feel like I'm yelling at a dog that just pooped on the floor. That's sort of the feeling I get here, right? That's honestly, yeah, that's the feeling I get here. Bomber just pooped all over the floor. You're like, Bomber! The fuck is this shit? Why did you draft bombers again? You know, if I'm more alert, I play better with my bombers. So. This is not my usual bombing experience. But equal health ahead on the board. That's what matters, right?
For the crusade!
That bomber was just a distraction. I guess we go Pony Ping next turn. How's Muffin? Doing alright. It's a little whiny sometimes where I'm just like, what are you meowing about? I don't get what's going on. Like, she's got food, everything's clean. She'll like, I don't know, she'll like look at the curtains and be like, meow. I'm like, what's wrong with the curtains? She's like, I don't trust the curtains. I don't know, something about them. Just something about those damned curtains.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
2 3/2s into Harvest in the Yeti. Yep. Well, you have more reason right now to pop off on turn 1. The game is so snowbally that the first person to get a hold of the board generally keeps it.
What a tragedy! Better write this down.
Oh man, this is fun. That's not the right play. I think we actually just kill it. I normally never kill scribes, but this feels too cheap not to.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Phenomenal board state.
Best seats ever.
It's because if I Firelands Portal next turn, I don't think I want the scribe alive.
We shall end this disturbance.
That may not have been correct. So what happens if I magnetize and go phase? He trades, he pings, I Firelands Portal some 1/1s. Yeah, that doesn't seem good. Honestly, the AoE was a little wasted. The AoE saved him some 1/1s. Right? Because he could have also just, you know... Oh my god, could you fucking not?
Reinforcements requested.
No? No? Behave. Oh, good girl. To trade or not to trade? I feel like I have to kill this because mechs are so common. Pog. Best cheats ever. Show me a mech. Make me feel like I did the right play. Most people will never reveal the mech here. It's like, no, I'll never tell you. You'll never know. Yeah, kill that thing. Sure. 6/6 taunts. Probably still take that here. Ah! Disgusting.
Run! I will hold them up.
This looks bad. Yeah, at some point we're gonna get punished for not using our brain. And he portaled when we were looking for a portal target. But I'm not really awake enough to play around portals and shit. So it looks like we'll just call it a day after this loss. Unfortunately. He had a Mekaru and didn't play it. No, for real? Did he have it or did he draw it? Because that's a big deal. Alright, I'll call it here, guys, because I feel like the deck can still perform. This was the crashing and the burn-in. Did you see the hotfix? No, what happened? Balancing happened. The timing doesn't work for me because I am releasing a video today. So they'll probably have to revert the changes for a little bit. Just, you know. Let me see. Do I want a 3-mana 3/3? Probably do not. What? They lowered the win rate of Hunter? What? What? Huh? What the fuck? They buffed Rogue. Balancing, they call it. Your mic input is too high. Yeah, people were complaining about that last time, that it wasn't loud enough. I was like, you guys don't know what you want. Alright. Oh, maybe it changed here. Let me have a look. That would be bad if it changed here. Whoa, how? Is that on Discord again? Okay, sorry guys, it's not supposed to be there. My gain is too high. It's just the basic volume here. There's no extra gain on OBS, but it's the volume on my computer that was the problem. Pisses me off, man. I kind of want to try and juggle this, but at the same time, I kind of also want 3 power out. I guess we'll juggle. Oh, we got it. Getting the mech off the board is pretty good as well. Yep. But I guess we got the ping. It's fine. I sort of... Ooh, actually this Harvest Golem's really good here. But this ping is too nice, right? Yeah, I don't think it's worth getting rid of that. He still has coins, so I kind of want to keep the Trog alive. But I guess we should go for a mixture of things here. 2-3 and a 3-2. This is... I mean, I will need to draft Rogue because this will be bullshit. I can give it to you now, guys. I'm gonna draft Rogue, and it's gonna feel like you don't want to draft any other class ever. I can sort of hand that to you now on a platter that that's what it's gonna feel like.
Got something to hide?
Oh, why didn't I just ping? Now we can magnetize on it. Oops. Sorry. Too busy thinking about how my rogue drafts are gonna look. Where did he see them buffing rogue? It's just patch notes, or I'm not even sure if they're patch notes. Let me see if I can, it's on the forums.
Show me.
Kamehameha! Card appearance rates for Druid and Warlock remain untouched. At least we still have Druid. Oh my god, he actually has a fucking deadly shot. And the ping to get rid of my guy. Ridiculous.
Wanna blow something up?
Like a pro. Thoughts on Riot copying Auto Chess? Auto Chess is actually a Warcraft 3 custom game that Dota Auto Chess copied. So, and I'm not even sure if the the Warcraft guys got it from, or not the Warcraft guys, but you know what I mean. I'm not even sure where they got it from, so going down the path of, oh, this copied that is very slippery, because in the end, nobody's content is original. Everybody always takes a little bit from someone else.
They are bent to my command.
We're gonna play that game, huh? Alright, let's play that game, buddy. If I can get the 3 face and he's dead to the ping, right? Let's see. 3, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go and attack. Warcraft 3 mod is a spin-off, actually. The one that's been out for years, or...
The light does not discriminate.
The light does not discriminate. Man, this was a fun and interactive game. I like it. Throw portals at him till he dies. That's my stance on it, right? As long as, you know, copyright stuff is respected. Because in the end, that just benefits the consumer, which is us. So that's good. Have you skipped Conjures lately? Yeah, I skipped it for this draft, I think. What was it up against, guys? Was it a portal? Not sure.
An autograph? I suppose.
Pick the Water Alley over Conjures. Yeah, that seems like something I would do right now. Not for every deck, but for this deck it seemed good. Well, my video is out, by the way, now, guys. I can get you the link.
Didn't sign up for this. Such big teeth I have.
I'm still gonna have the video for you guys. Ooh, that's a nasty multi-shot. Goodbye.
Wanna blow something up?
Poke, pitchy, go!
Hoo-hoo, yeah, you got it.
So it's not snakes.
Calm down, I'm a doctor. It's getting hot in here.
Got something to hide?
Sorry, guys. editing commands and stuff at the same time. Man, so many commands get made. I'll go mix up. Thank you for the 8 months. Glad to see you are around again. Happy to be around. Happy to be around.
Show me.
The cavalry's here. Giddy up! From nothing, power.
Show me.
Did someone say bomb?
Can't help but notice that not a lot of things died on his board. Alright. I guess enough things died. So I was a little bit distracted there because I was fixing the command and getting this video in. But I guess we won't have this video for a very long time because they just micro-adjusted. Which is a classic, of course. A classic. Piggy. We've drawn super light this game, by the way. Cantaloupe, thank you so much for the host. Welcome, guys. Maybe that host will pull one of our Firelands portals here. See if it's good luck. What did they adjust? I guess we need to get a command for that as well. Yeah, I've sort of been playing on autopilot and it's been working out for him. But we have a heavy enough deck. We just drew super light. Ah, that is what we need. With the glaive active, I think I will just pony him in the face. Yeah.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Looks like he's more than willing to play the long game. Should have probably pushed a bit more face here and there as well. Chase Cantaloupe. Hope the stream was good. 4 portals? Uh-huh. It's that kind of mage. Well, right now we have 0 portals. Oh, fuck me, dude. That's so insane here. No wonder he's got 8 wins right now. Of course. He just wins because that's so bullshit. That's actually so bullshit. Oh, what could he play here? Oh no! 1 damage to all other minions! I don't think I want to AoE here. Oh, baby. There we go. So now 1 mil will get rid of, like, all the portals. Very nice. Oh well, this game's just been a little bullshit. No doubt I could have played better, though. But I usually don't like carrying decks over from the previous day anyway. Alright, let's get the other command ready then.
We shall end this disturbance.
Whew. Got the innkeeper though. Wow, dodged all the portals. That's nutty. Shredder, Water Alley, Proud Defender, Blizzard, and 3 portals. For once, having all the portals at the bottom of the deck does not look that bad. You had Snip Snap, Dr. Boom, Cairn, and Solarium. Holy shit. That Fel Reaver actually did a lot of work. We could have been waiting for a very long time on our Firelands portals.
A little healing goes a long way.
There's actually not a single bad card left in the deck now. That's so nice. I kind of want to start going phase, but this deals 6 with the AoE, so guess we take it. We do want to end the game somewhat fast, but we still have 2 portals to go through. It's the fact that we have 2 portals that makes it interesting to push face damage, right?
You know, stop me.
You know, stop me. So here, Freezing Trap and Bear Trap are sort of opposite each other. You want to trade the 3-1 into the Bear, which makes attacking with the 4-3 better, but at the same time, if you attack with the 4-3 and it's freezing, it's not as good. I would draft Freezing Trap, but I'm not sure if he drafted 2 Bear Traps. I think I will attack with the 3-1. No, If I freeze this, I won't play it, but if I freeze this, I also won't play it. So let's just attack with this. Oh, that feels good. Sort of a lucky break. Oh, I should portal first. I might summon a Valdir. Alright, didn't matter this time. You go face? No shit, Sherlock, but which one goes face first, right? That's the problem. It's not about do I attack his minion or not. It's about the ordering here. I think I ping his minion because if I get portal, I still win, right? Worst top deck? It's not the greatest in that case, but we'll take it. Let's hope he has to trade the Ursatron, and let's hope he doesn't pull anything good. There's no more Psychotrons, right? Yeah. This was a funny game with the Fel Reaver milling us closer to our portals, because they were all bottom 7, aside from the one that summoned the Fel Reaver. Ooh, wow. Whelp is not what you want right now. Alright, that's good, that's good. Proud Defender, second best card here, I guess. Annoyatron is in, that's true. We have the small Psychotron. Or the regularly sized Annoyatron. Okay. Man, to think that him milling us like that actually won us the match. That's crazy. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, never mind. Woo!
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Monka Curve. Let's go. I feel like you play favorites with Reaver Banshee. I definitely do. I love the card. Not all Hearthstone cards were created equal. Or equally or whatever. And I will definitely play favorites. Good old chuggers.
A critic.
I kind of like getting the ping out of him. Because I can play Spellbook Binder ping and kill the chugger myself. And he wins the game because he played a mech into Blast Mage. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Da 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 da. Yeah, this card is dumb. One of many dumb cards that were printed back in the day. Somebody looked at this card and be like, you know what? This is a good idea. I don't know who that person is, but at the time, he developed this card and he was like, you know what? This is a good idea. I'm like, okay, buddy. Do we just concede? Not yet.
Got something to hide.
Get something to hide. Oof. Some bombs. Unfortunate. Had he pinged both, that would have been glorious. Then the pony man would come in. Hey Adam, how you been, man? It's a Mega Devastator dumb. Devastator doesn't matter because it's like 10 mana. The game's over in 10 mana in a lot of cases right now. Shredder. This guy picked 2 Chuggas. I'm assuming he has a ton more mech synergy. He's got 1 Blast Mage, 1 War Gear so far. Chugger is super hard to pick right now. It's up against really good cards. What do you think of Fell Cannon? It's always been a little eh. Zubat. No, Zubat. Zubat. Jug. How dare you pick so many busted cards? I see a lot of mages do this. It's Dawn Legend. But then they don't pick enough early game and then they die. But then they're like I didn't have 3 portals. Our portal's not that good right now. All right. Hey, look, he's popping off. Whee! He too. Aha! Counter portal. I could save the Shredder here, but I think we just counter portal. Deploy the counter portal.
My beautiful creations.
New meta again. Also get some of my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday, Stein. Congratulations. Congratulations. I pack a big punch. No, my big punch. What about my punch? My punch. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Whee!
Your patronage is not welcome here.
Do nicely.
Oh! How many Warlock runs did you play? Only one, Galdrash. Well, to be fair, he played a Goblin Blast Mage, right? From that moment, we're supposed to get lucky, right? That's how the story goes. What did they change? Can a mod edit the command changes or make the command changes? I don't know. That feels like a natural thing. Let's see. You trade more than usual. Yes, for sure. Every meta is different, right? At least to a small degree, if not a bigger degree. They're both secret stuff, but this is probably way better, right? I don't know how we get a secret, but let's assume that there is a world in which we could get a secret. So the reason why I trade a lot more right now is it feels that once your opponent is off the board, he doesn't do anything bad. Whereas previous metas, when you pushed your opponent off the board, he could still just play comeback cards. It feels like there's way less comeback cards in the game right now. So I don't really want to Argus. But Shredder's always going to be good, and sort of a close moment for Argus here. And I think here I will still trade, because this is 2 damage. This is 3 damage. The new staple is going to be Firelands instead of Conjures. So I had the option of drafting a Conjure's Calling in this deck, and I picked a Water Rally instead. Because for me, more than half the battle right now is just not dying, and it feels like you sort of just win by default after. So if that's the game plan, if the game plan is just don't die, then it makes more sense to pick Curve over stuff like Conjures. Doesn't having less combat cards make pushing phase better? Well, combat cards went off the board. Especially versus Pally now, there's like Seal of Champs. Like, oh my god, Seal of Champs. Right? I feel like stuff like Dwarf seems back in fashion as well. So, of course, I mean, you'll still push face. For me, it's just not as much right now. I guess I'm fine picking. Because you do get the 3 in. And you clear. Yeah, that's actually why I didn't want to trade, because of Explosive Shot and Power Shot. Guess we're okay now. Trogno, stupid.
Magic detected. It's time for a little blood.
Spam this here like. Alright, so if Matter Bomber was a War Gear here, obviously we'd fuse, but let's say it was like a regular 5/5. I would very much like to just go trade, ping trade, 5/5. But because a Matter Bomber is a Matter Bomber, there is still some consideration for using Portal here, but I think we're just going to play slow. God, I don't really want a Bomber, gotta be honest. Oh my god, this hand is so awkward. Now that I think of it, it's so incredibly awkward. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna have to Portal the Amani, I think. You. Lee R1. I just don't see Bomber doing stuff, and Portal still deals 3, puts a 5-drop on the board. And then we have to hope that we draw a card that... Yeah, this is what I was kind of afraid of. So I'm still getting a 2-1 and a 2-drop. You would add the command? I'll give you the link. HS Replay, or not HS Replay, Arena HS is usually a great source for this kind of stuff. You can maybe tiny URL that first. I think I actually need to attack into this. Not for the reason that most people think, but let's first see what we get, right? Hog. I feel like attacking while it's so obviously you deal 4 damage to his face. That's one upside for attacking. But the other is that I feel if we play the 2-3, it's too easy for him to put that in range as well. And if he then has like a mark shot for the 2-6, I'm actually going to be running out of cards. So I think I need to cut my losses with that explosive and take it. I don't think my health is relevant for whether I'm triggering the explosive or not. Well, I mean, obviously to a certain extent. I could have 10 health less and it wouldn't really affect my decision here, I think. Oh, well, say the magic word, which is 6 damage portal. The charge, look at that. Firelands portal, good card. Man, I want to play the new Diggy, but my editor's muted new Diggy. I think I'm not sure. Well, first of all, I'm not sure whether it's copyrighted. It definitely sounds way more copyrighted than actual Diggy. Link to new Diggy? I think it's Diggy 2. Copyright by Oxcast? No, but there's just listen to the song. Like the one in chat, the second one. Uh-oh, this is one of those new rogues. Never luck. Oh, GG.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
I feel like he might waste his rush here if I go face. Would be nice. Sometimes they use it as a shitty +1 damage thing. Sure, that's fine. That's not fine. Constructed forehead. Oh, he can still play it. Oh, that's disgusting. This is so bullshit, dude. Lil Bird, thank you for the 2 months, man. This is such bullshit. Bullshit, I call it. Getting the 4-1 out of the shredder is just Not cool, bro. Not cool. He might actually take the 4 here, right? Fat Slim, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Take the 4. Use your face. That's my boy. Alright. I think 3 portals will do now, right? Harbinger Celestia. Hog. Pog. Pog. Slam dunk it. Slam dunk it, baby. I suppose. I suppose. I suppose. Why did you choose Cheddar over Yeti? Because he has the 1-4. I like the 4-3 going into the 1-4, leaving a 4-2, spawning a 2-drop more than a 4-4. So you just ask yourself, whoa, what the hell, buddy? Into the portal turn. This is so bullshit, dude. Oh. Bullshit! Right. No. You have a fan? You have a fan, okay. Even though, what the fuck? I guess he's afraid of Poly, right?
Got something to hide?
Okay, we can see now. There's 3 more Firelands portals in the deck, guys. You guys don't have the tenacity required. Imagine if you win this, right? Doesn't that feel really good? Would you rather have a 4-4 or a 4-2 shredder? That's the question.
Run! I will hold them off. We are the sword in the shadows.
Shadow pan. Shadow pan. You can't really win this, only he can lose this one. Which means we would win. Right?
I wonder.
I think we just need to assume we're gonna top deck here, right? Yeah.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's
Runs out on me.
Yeah, Stein. Although them nerfing Rogue last time, for the second time around, had way less impact than if they make it super OP now.
Giddy up!
Wanna blow something up?
Because now you might have just created an absolute monster in buffing Rogue. Uh-huh. currently loving this game. Big fan right here. Big fan. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 12, 16, 21. Even if we're not dead, we're dead. No. If you can no. That's the only thing that comes to mind, man. Just no, right? Just no. What else would make sense?